What does that mean? That means you deny your ways, your wants, your ambitions, your life, your prosperity. You lay your hand on it and you say, no! Deny self. You don't live for self. In the volume of the book it is written of me, they said of Jesus, I come to do thy will, O God. As I've said so many times before, in the Lord's Prayer, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Who's going to do God's will on earth? You. If you don't do it, it won't get done. But what is God's will? God's will is for you first to deny yourself. I find some people, when God blesses them, when God prospers them, the last thing they ever think of is self-denial, it's self-gratification. Hello? Hello? You all gone quiet? Hello? Is that right? Huh? Oh, you know, I heard a minister stand up while I was in America, and he stood up and he shouted, I'm loaded. I thought, yeah. But to be a disciple of Jesus, you better get unloaded. Self-denial. Deny yourself, what do you do next? Take up your cross, what do you do next? Follow him. Hey, you want to be a disciple? Don't you be a disciple full of self-gratification, living for yourself, and think you can call yourself a Christian. You're a liar. You build bigger barns. You build greater houses. You build, but you're a fool. Because there'll come a day when your soul's required of you. And then who's going to own them? And it's time we realize that the Goliath hasn't only got to come down, but his seed has got to be struck right out of our beings. Amen? Everything has to change. Everything. It's not sufficient to deal with a crisis. It's your life. Everything on the altar. That's the only way to live. Everything. Self-denial is part of life. If you don't deny yourself, there comes a day when you're going to meet your Maker and he's going to say you're a fool. Fool. That's not a good place to be, is it? Oh, but he was successful. He built bigger barns. Oh, he was successful. Greater things. But whose success? A fool's success. God deliver us from stupidity. Amen. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Or are you all going quiet? You know, you go quiet. You say, oh. I've seen deliverance come to people. I've seen God do beautiful miracles, but I've seen those same people, the Goliath slain, but the seed is never dealt with. What got you in the mess is what needs dealing with now. Okay, kill the giant, but watch out for his seed. One stone man or 5 stone man. The smart man looks at the causes, looks at what's going to come. He picks up 5 smooth stones. Says, right, Goliath, there's one for you, but I got one for each of your sons too. I'm going to wipe your name off the face of the earth. And he did. It was the male seed destroyed. Glory. Isn't that a lovely story? When you know. I got up this morning, I I flew, I don't know, 13 or 14 hours yesterday, and we got home, and I didn't go to bed. I got up this morning, and when I was in the shower, God spoke to me about a 1-stone person and a 5-stone person. See? It's good to take a shower every day. It gives God a chance to speak to you. I once said that in the church. God spoke to me in the bath. I found people were trying to get God to reach them in the bath. No. I just find God speaks to me when God speaks to me.